Hello, everyone, and welcome to the void between reality and the land of hackin' nerds. My name is Brian, aka heofthevoid, and today we are going to be continuing our Let's Play of the Duelists of the Roses Redux2 mod. Now, you read my community post. I had some issues with this the other day, or yesterday, where somehow my save got corrupted, where it mixed the save data with another save data from another memory card. So basically what I had to do is just go and redo everything up to this point. Luckily, we hadn't gotten too far. And then I did some level grinding to get a power-up ability for our leader class and entered some passcodes just to give us a little bit of an easier time. So now we will fight Tristan. It's also incredibly hot down here today, and I can't have my fans on because the mic will pick them up. So here's hoping we get wins quickly. Opening hand. Oh, I meant to tweak this deck a little bit, but we do have some Robo Knights, which are going to help us later on in the game. I'm going to pass turn. I'm not going to play anything. I want to get a Robo Knight out, especially since he's doing multiple power increases. We'll move forward one. We'll play a Robo Knight. So when these are face up in defense position, all my machines get an extra 300 point boost. They draw anything good for... You can make... Forget what the fusion is for that. Alright, we'll do it. And we get a Dice Armadillo. We'll leave the Dice Armadillo there. Okay, so he's got a lot of power increases. Oh. Obviously not enough power increases. Our Dice Armadillo gets the job done. So our leader ability gives all of our machine monsters boosts. Or movement boosts, I mean. So as if we were moving on wasteland terrain. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to drop another Robotic Knight. Take that out. Take out a Battle Warrior. Hopefully we get something good for a fusion next turn. Yeah, so he's running for his life right now. Can we just get something to pop him in the face? Yeah, we can get a Robotic Knight just to pop him in the face. And then finish him off with Dice Armadillo. Oh, he wasn't in range of my deck boss. Oh, well. Robo Knight will just pop him in the face. And we get a quick victory. So, within the game, there's a way to duplicate your deck leader. For the Redux2 mod. Just to make life a little easier in the early game. Well, really more to the late game. Okay, that's a win. You guys still will get a bonus video tomorrow, or not the regularly scheduled video. We will be starting Okami. we will finally be starting Okami. Pinky promise we will start Okami tomorrow. Move forward. Get a wasteland. Honestly, couldn't be a better start. And I did enter a passcode for this. I'm sorry. The terrain cards are too good. What do we got? We got our red eyes. Let's do... Move that forward. That, and that. Creates a cyber soldier. We give it a little boosty boost. Quick 1050. Does get spellbound, unfortunately. By the way, I figured out why Red Eyes is in here. There's a metamorph that turns him into Red Eyes Machine Dragon, or whatever it's called. Red Eyes Metal Dragon. We'll put this down and move it forward. Cyber Soldier comes off that. I'm going to risk taking damage just to move this up. Push Cyber Soldier forward. Move that forward. We'll play Royal Guard enhanced with a Machine Conversion Factory. Was not enough to overcome the Burb. Nor is my Cyber Soldier. Okay, we gotta rethink tactics here. Do I get a Robo Knight or something? No. Shadow of Eyes. Ooh. That's not good. I guess I have to dump the hand here? Alright, Shadow of Eyes. Keep getting... Okay, we have to figure out a way to get rid of that. What's that? Why are you not going after... Oh, because it was lose attack. Okay. Do you get a Machine Knight? I want to move this out of the way. Move this down. I'm going to take a risk here. Because that's going to turn those mountain spaces into... wasteland. So the Punished Eagle no longer has its boost from the mountain terrain. Okay, yeah, it's going to immediately move in on that, but oh well. I'm willing to take some points there just to get that off the board. There's a bird face. Okay, that gives them all 300 point boosty boost. Do you get a Robo Knight? Put the Robo Knight in defense mode. Oh, right. I can't use it because of Shadow of Eyes. So I have to eventually get rid of that Shadow of Eyes. Yeah, I think we're just going to have to move our Cyber Soldier over to get rid of that. Because otherwise I can't use my robotic knights. Why would you move over so I can pop you in the face? Because it's exactly what I plan on doing. Take 1,600. I'll move Robo Knight over there. Makes a fusion. I'll take out the bird face. So I want to force them to move onto their Shadow of Eyes. Or I could just win the game. That's also a thing I could do. Yay, victory! Cyber Soldier gets a promotion. Didn't really care about anything on the graveyard slots for that one. Either getting Shadow of Eyes might have been a good one. But it wasn't in the graveyard. Get the Rose card. Now this next fight's going to be a little difficult for us. Because it's water, and water powers down all of our machines. So we're gonna have to rely on getting that one copy of Wasteland. Or at the very least getting weather control. And rely a little bit more on getting things like Red Eyes. Play a Yura Baby. Because that doesn't get powered down on Wasteland. Or on Sea. Ooh, gets hit immediately with a Violent Rain. This is not going to be an easy fight. I'm just going to have to play it safe until I get a Wasteland or just something that can boost my machine's powers. I'm going to dump the hand here. I cycled that wrong. This is not looking good for Team Brian here. Well, at the very least, on this terrain, I don't get powered down. We do get that, which I'll place in defense mode. We're gonna get popped in the face. So we get some wasteland. I guess we're just gonna have to hide here until we get something that can, or until we get the one copy of Wasteland, really. Okay. So we did at least get some kind of damage on board. I guarantee you most of those are traps. Get a metal morph. I want to play the Cyber Commander because that gives us a power-up effect. Does he decide to come after us at all is the question. You know what? I'm just going to do this. I'm just going to dump my hand. Not worry about the Metal Morph on Red Eyes, because Red Eyes might be our only hope at this point. We do get a limited removal and 2 Robo Knights. We'll play the limited removal. And then we'll just power up our Royal Guard. How bad is the power? Oh, drops it to 2200. Which isn't terrible, but still not what we want. So he's just going to sit in his little pillow fort there. Please draw Wasteland. Do I dump the hand here? I'm gonna dump everything except the one Robo Knight. Because now that's a 2500, which isn't a terrible attack strat or stat. Please, Wasteland. There we go. Just dry up that ocean. Take out the Kappa Avenger. We do get Red Eyes. I'm gonna put another Robo Knight on the board. Eventually, I'm gonna have to start moving these. Oh, gets hit with a Shadow Spell. So that's a power down and a Spellbind for 3 turns, which is unfortunate. We'll play this Holograph. Unfortunately, we're gonna have to start chasing him back on to his ocean, or at least try and push him. Yeah, try to push him onto that one field area. That would drop it to a 15. I think what we're gonna do is use Gift of the Mystical Elves to get back a bunch of life points. So that'll give us 2,000, I believe. 1,500. Still a decent amount of life points. we're going to move this down. Move that forward. Max amount of monsters. Just unfortunate. Move. Let's move our robotic knights up, and let's also hit limiter removal. Oh shoot, I left myself wide open. Take 1350. Okay, and now we have to force him to come on dry land. Unless... Nope, still not enough. Guess we'll drop Red Eyes? He's still on Spellbind. Okay, so he's coming to try and take out Cyber Soldier. Or not. And we forgot to put a blocker, so I take another 1350. But we do put him onto dry land. Or not. He could just play an Umi, which dries up, or which floods us. We will take that out, though. Knocks him down to 600. So we have to put him in defense. And I'm going to try and move Cyber Soldier up. Just so I can get rid of it, because it's not really helping me right now. I also just realized I made a major error there. Can I fix that error? Okay, so we'll at least have a 3,000 attacker there. Let's dump Red Eyes on the board. I want to move him over this. Because Red Eyes is a decent amount of attack. Okay, that would go down to 18. So that's not worth really doing anything there. Aqua Chorus powers up all of his monsters. Wait a sec. Could I just pop him in the face? I can. Okay. So it was difficult, but we got the job done. Oh, almost got a three in a row. All right, guys, that's going to be it for us as I do my big stretchy. It'll only get hard. The Lancastrian or the Yorkist campaign or whatever is a little bit easier than the other one. simply because he kind of Clovis kind of balanced it that way. But all right, that's gonna do it for us. Let me switch on over here. All right, everyone, that's gonna do it. Thank you all so much for watching. Didn't do half bad today, actually. Amazing what putting effort into things will do. So tomorrow you will see me again for Okami. Just a reminder before I do my outro, this Saturday, 2 days, guys, I will be attending Maryland Toy Expo at the State Fairgrounds in Timonium. If you guys want to come on down, I think there's still tickets available, and I'm pretty sure there'll be door tickets available. So there still is time to get your stuff and to lock in for the event. Come on down and see some really cool vintage toys and meet some really cool people in some small toy stores, and have the chance to meet this autistic nerd who reviews toys in his basement. I will be giving out the manliest of hugs and crisp high fives if you decide to come up and interact with me. So yeah, I'm asking you to like, comment, and subscribe. Check out all my links down below for all the places you can find me and support me. And yeah, that's going to do it. Remember, growing old is mandatory. Growing up is optional. Be curious, be playful, and above all else, be kind. And I will see you next time.